What's going on, DC? In this video, I'm going to discuss the developer situation on this game in the year 2022, because this has gone too far. So recently, the devs did a hot fix on here, and they patched the Gotham Wastelands loot exploit. This exploit was broken, but it was not game broke, like game changing. Like this exploit was helping the casual players that don't want to run through the boring content. It would help them get their CR up from 60 to 350 within 5 hours of grinding out here with a group. Because the devs are greedy with money, they patched it. Now you can get the drop from these side bosses, as you're gonna see right here. Now, why would they patch this? Well, they want you guys to pay for CR skip, which is what, like 40-50 bucks now, if I'm not mistaken. To make matters worse, they patch things like FOS. They don't want us to get a lot of source marks. I guess FOS 3 getting 10 source marks in 6 or 5 minutes was game breaking to the devs. They're doing all of this, all right, while letting speed hackers dominate the game. And what I mean by dominate, well, it's not just speed hackers. I mean money glitchers, the previous money glitchers. They're running the economy. The duplication glitchers, there's a duplication glitch going on right now. They're running the economy. And the speed hackers, they're running the economy. And as you see right here, if you pay attention to the LFG chat, to the trade chat, you're going to see a speed hacker literally shouting that he's selling carries for SM. So while the devs is nerfing all the players that do not cheat in the game, they're letting the speed hackers, money glitchers, duplication glitchers run rampant and do whatever the hell they want. That's the situation of DCUO. That's what the devs are doing to this game. Now, I understand y'all speed hackers. I know why y'all doing it. And I understand you 110%. I mean, the game is 11, 12 years old. Who in the world, if you work in a 9-to-5 job or any job, it doesn't matter what times you're working at your job. If you work in a job and you're trying to provide for your family, of course, who has time to get an elite group to run the hardest content in the game? That usually takes an hour to even form a group. Nobody has time for that. And then you get into the raid and things can go wrong to the point where you're in there for 2 hours trying to get it done. No one has time for that. So I understand where the speed hackers are coming from. But what I don't understand is why are the devs nerfing things that are not game breaking? They're not hurting these things that the devs are patching are not hurting the economy in the game. They're not hurting the game in general. It's not affecting anything. It's just helping the casual player catch up to endgame. That's all it's doing. But the devs want to nerf that. But they want to let all these other problems, all these other glitches, and all these other exploiters in the game do whatever they want. It makes no sense. Now, I know another exploit similar to this one. I know a couple of them. But I'm not going to show them as of yet on my channel, because until I start seeing the devs take action for other things that are currently happening in the game, I don't really want to show any more exploits, because if I do, well, they're just going to nerf them. They're just going to patch them. They're going to patch the pathetic little exploits that I know that don't break the game, but they, like I said, they're going to let money glitchers, duplication glitchers, they're going to let speed hackers run through SM. They're going to let all this broken stuff, all these people break the economy, but then nerf the casual players. It makes no sense, and it's quite discouraging, really. It's actually quite discouraging to even want to play this game and even want to recommend this game to anybody, because the state that it's in is very poorly. Not to mention the type of environment that it creates, the type of community this type of environment creates. MEPS as a community manager, that's a joke. MEPS, if you're hearing this, you're a joke. You're not a community manager. You don't manage the community. You get on the game and you update the message of the day, and you go on the forums and you update the forums. You don't come on the game and talk to the players. You don't communicate with us. You don't do nothing. Why are you even getting paid? Beats me. But anyways, this video is not about MEPS. Again, it's about the state of the game and how the developers don't care about the player base. They only care about money. And usually when you only care about money, a greedy environment is going to occur. And that's where we're at right now in DCUO. The community is very greedy, very, very greedy. I can't even put into words how greedy this community is. I really can't. So with that said, like I said, I'm discouraged for even playing this game right now. Now that doesn't mean I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna still play DCO. I've been playing this game for 11 plus years. I've been here since beta. But I have 2 other channels that are doing phenomenal when it comes to subscribers and views. I don't need to play DCUO to get views on YouTube. Now that doesn't mean I'm not gonna make any more DCUO content. I'm still gonna provide videos for y'all. But it's quite discouraging right now with the state of the game, and the developers don't seem to care at all, man. It's sad. For someone that's been playing the game since beta, it's sad to see it get to this point. And now this is crazy, y'all, because FOS 3 getting nerfed from 10 source marks to 8 source marks, and Gotham Wasteland's loot exploit isn't even the worst that they've done. Recently, the devs, it was about a week ago. It was during episode Spotlight Legion. And in the raid COU, Convergence of Unmaking, I believe is the name of the raid. There's so many raids in this game, it's hard to keep track of them. In that raid, the devs took it down for 24 hours. Meps got on the game and he put on the message of the day. It was taken down due to technical issues. Well, the technical issues he's referring to, well, there was an exploit in that raid. And it's not the first time this exploit was around. There was previously a similar exploit that was also patched a few months ago. But what the exploit was is you can go in there with an 8-man group, or if you have multiple accounts, queue yourself up. And if you did the exploit correctly, you would gain 1,000 source marks every hour. That's how bad the exploit was. Now, that, in my opinion, is game breaking, right? 1,000 source marks every hour. You get a good group that knows how to farm it, man, they're going to get a lot of source marks, especially since the exploit was available for quite a long time now. This is what I mean. There's a specific group of players that are running the economy. Now, this is the kicker, y'all. These devs, the developers at Dimensional Inc., they patched the glitch, right? But they didn't patch the program that's allowing these players to find these glitches. Let me repeat that again. They patched the glitch, but they're not gonna patch the program that is letting these players exploit the game. Now, recently, before SOU, it was Hall of Hades, and Hall of Hades at the Forge Master, you can kill him over and over again. He'll respawn and he'll drop you source marks all day, every day. That same exploit was happening in COU. And again, I have to say it because this is ridiculous what's happening with this game. It's sad. But these devs patched the glitch, right? The exploit is patched, but they didn't fix the program that's letting these players find them. Does that make any sense to y'all? Why does anyone still pay for DCUO membership in 2022? Beats me. If you are a player and you're spending your money on this game, I feel bad for you. You should stop while you're ahead. It's almost like a form of gambling. It's not good for you. It's like an addiction. You should probably stop while you can. I hope you like and share the content, and I'll catch you in my next video. I hope you have a good day, and I'm out.